Hey guys, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a get ready with me using Merit products. Today's video is very exciting because I want to thank Merit for gifting me these products in order to do this video. They kindly gifted me 6 products and I'm here to show you guys how to use them and how great they are. So yeah, today's video is very special because it's so surreal having a makeup company reach out to me and want to send me their products. So they also sent me this really cute bag where you can put so much stuff in it, so I'm obsessed. They sent me the foundation, the highlighter, a mascara, and a bunch of lip products. So if you guys want to see me create this look using Merit products, then keep on watching. So don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the little bell to join my little family. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and prime with my Neutrogena Matte Primer Serum. This stuff has been a lifesaver because as you guys know, or as you guys don't know, my skin has been like super oily all of a sudden, like crazy oily, and it's so weird because I used to have such dry skin, so I don't know what I'm doing that's made me change like my skin type, but yeah, but I'm having like really bad case of combination skin because if I don't moisturize my skin, then my skin feels really dry. So it's just like not a good situation. I'm either really oily, still super dry though if I don't use like a moisturizer. So yeah. So I'm going to go in and use the Nars Light Reflecting Foundation to even out my base. Even though the Merit concealer is kind of like a concealer and foundation, I just prefer like liquid foundations just because my skin does have texture and dry patches here and there. So this foundation has been super nice to me because even though it is like kind of light reflecting and kind of dewy, it's not overly oily and greasy, and it doesn't make me look like a grease ball at the end of the day. So I really like that this gives me a glow to my skin without any added dewiness, and it lasts all day. It doesn't break up on me. So that's another reason why I've been really loving it. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and use the Merit Complexion Stick. I am in the shade Dune. This is a really unique product. Like, I was kind of scared at first because it's a cream and it kind of went on heavy, but the moment I blended it out, it was so insanely beautiful. It blended out so nicely and so easily for being a cream. It also didn't pick up on any patches or like flaky skin or texture, which is really hard to come by when using a cream. I also suggest using a brush to blend this out with and not a sponge because like sponges don't really work well with thick creams like this, whereas brushes do. But yes, I love this complexion stick. It can be used as concealer, for foundation, for spot concealing. It has great coverage, and as you guys can see, it is just super brightening underneath the eyes. It also has a really nice blurring effect to it too, which I appreciate. So Merit doesn't have a bronzer, so I'm going to be using my Saie Sunmelt bronzer. I actually haven't used this in a long time, but I totally forgot how good it was. Look at how natural and seamless it applies on. It is really, really nice. So I really like how natural it is. I love the shade of bronzer it is. So definitely going to try to reach for this more often because it is just so pretty. Alright, and then to set my face, I'm just going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Airbrush powder. I really wanted to use a like compact powder like this, that way it wouldn't cake up on top of my concealer because it is like a cream. If you go in with a loose powder, it might just look a little too cakey, so I suggest using a thin, lightweight, compressed powder. That way you get the best effect or like best complexion. It just looks really smooth and even and not overly cakey. And then I totally forgot about cream blush, so I'm just going in with this Wet n Wild blush stick I got on Ulta. This is a really nice blush because it goes over on top of powders really nicely because it is super matte. So then I'm going to go in with the Sephora face palette that I have been loving since the first moment I used it. It is such a gorgeous baked palette. So I'm going to go in with the bronzer and just bronze up my skin. This palette is so amazing because it applies so seamlessly. I loved like baked products, like baked bronzers, baked blushes. It just makes everything look so like soft and airbrushed. And this palette gives me exactly that. Alright, then I'm going to go with the blush and just apply this on my cheeks. Look at how beautifully pigmented this blush is, guys. It shows up on my cheeks like immediately, but it's so like soft. There's no harsh lines. There's no patchiness. It's so hard to come across a blush that can be very pigmented and like not be patchy. So I love how seamless this is. Then using my trusty Morphe Microbrow, I'm just filling in my brows and shaping them a little bit better, filling in any sparse areas. This is the only brow pencil I use because it's the only one I find to be like the perfect amount of creaminess. It's not too creamy, it's not too stiff. And I love that when I blend it out with a spoolie, it doesn't just take away the product, it actually just disperses the product and blends it very nicely so that my inner brows look kind of like ombre and like super light, like it's a fading effect. So this is the only brow product I get this effect from. Alright, going back in with the Merit Complexion Stick. This is also a really great product to conceal your brows with. I really love how versatile this complexion stick is. I really think a lot of people would love it, especially people with mature skin, just because of how nicely it blends for a cream and how easy it is to apply. Alright, now for eyes, I'm going to be using my Natasha Denona Mini Nude palette and just doing something really simple today. Going in with the lightest matte shade and just applying this all over the lid. Then going in with the dark brown shade, I'm going to blend this on the outer corner of my eye. Then using that same dark shade, I'm just going to blend out my lower lash line. Then on top of it all, I actually mixed all of the shimmers because I couldn't decide on one, and it actually turned out to be a really pretty color. So this look was a lot warmer than what I was expecting. You guys know I typically don't really like warm eyeshadow, but it actually turned out really pretty. Then I'm just going to use my Stila Stay All Day liner and do my eyeliner. You guys know that I've been loving doing like a big bold wing. Now I'm going to go in with the Merit highlighting stick. This is such a beautiful, balmy, dewy consistency. I love the sheen that it gives you. It's not like overly pigmented. It doesn't leave like a streak on your face. It is just such a natural, beautiful product. So the best way I apply this is I actually put it on the brush. I either rub the brush on the product or rub it on the back of my hand and then put it on to get the most seamless effect. This product is super natural. It just gives you a sheen, a glow from within, no harsh streaky lines, doesn't pick up on any texture, because you guys know that I'm not a fan of like super icy 2016 strong highlight. Alright, then I'm going to go with the Merit Mascara. This has been my absolute favorite lately, guys. This manages to make my lashes look so long, so lengthening, separates them like crazy. It's not going to give you a ton of volume, so if you're looking for volume, I wouldn't get this mascara, but if you like your lashes to look clean, long, sleek, the opposite of clumpy, this is the mascara for you. It actually reminds me a lot of the Glossier one, but stronger. So I went ahead and put on my lashes off camera. These are the Eyelure London regular original ones that I have been loving. Now for lips, Merit was kind enough to send me 3 different lip shades. This is their Merit lip oil, which is such an amazing formula, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch all of them for you guys. This is the clear one, and I really like this one to use as like a lip balm because their lip oils are so incredibly moisturizing, a really thin consistency so they don't feel heavy on the lips. And this is like not a gloss, guys. It is truly a lip oil. So this is really nice to have to just throw in my purse. The next shade is Au Naturel. This one is like a really pretty coral nude. Here is the swatch for you guys. As you guys can see, it has like a really nice orange corally undertone. This one isn't my personal favorite on me just because I don't really like these shades on my lip personally, but I love how opaque the color is within these lip oils. The color actually shows up, it's not transparent, and it actually isn't streaky. I find that with a lot of glosses or lip oils, if there's color in them, it can tend to be streaky, but this applies so evenly, it's insane. Again, this is all natural. Next up is the shade Taupe. This one is my personal favorite. Here it is compared to All Naturel. It's a little bit darker and a little bit more nude and a little bit more brown, which is, you guys know, those are like my shades. That's what I love to wear on my lips. So this is my personal favorite because it truly is like my lip shade but better. So it looks super natural on me. It matches my skin tone really well. So I really, really like it. I wear this one all the time. Again, this just applies so evenly. I love that there's so much pigment behind it, but not too much. It's like just enough to tint your lips. So yeah, really love how nice this feels and how nice it looks. Again, this is the shade Taupe, my personal favorite. Alright guys, so this was my get ready with me using Merit products. I am so happy that I got to share these amazing products with you guys. Now the next thing I want to share with you guys is this bag that Merit actually sent me. This is their makeup bag and it is such an aesthetic like luxe makeup bag. It feels so soft. It is so like aesthetically pleasing. Like I am obsessed with it. It has these two really cute little handles that you tie in order to like close it up, which is really nice because sometimes zippers get annoying and this is so easy to like do and undo. It's also like the perfect size to like throw in your skincare, your sunscreen, or your makeup products. I personally love using this bag to put in my purse. I throw in my makeup products and then I just throw it in my bag. Or it's also really nice to travel with if you're like me and you just like chucking things into the bag. I really like this bag. I think it's so handy and so beautiful and so aesthetically pleasing. So yeah guys, I'm so happy to be able to share these products with you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.